Shabbat Shalom. We Jews are often portrayed as a fractured community, which we can be, and we're characterized often by ourselves as having two Jews and three opinions. With so much division in the wider Jewish world, it can sometimes be hard to keep sight of all the things which unite us and bring us closer together as a single people. In this week's Torah portion, we have one of those moments as we stood together as a community at Mount Sinai and received the 10 commandments from God. Before we stood together at the mountain listening to God's words, we were asked by God through Moses if we would faithfully keep the covenant, and that in return we would be God's treasured people, a kingdom of priests, a holy nation. Our response was unconditional. All the people answered together, saying, "All that Adonai has said, we will do." At that moment, the entire Israelite community was united in word, in deed, and purpose. Together, we pledged to enter the covenantal relationship with God and to accept the laws of the covenant which God would subsequently place before us. Yitro, Moses' father-in-law, observed the way that Moses was running the camp and judging all the cases and told his son-in-law, "The thing that you are doing is not good." He advised him to set judges over smaller groups among the people and that they would assume responsibility for the smaller ones, and Moses could focus on the more significant ones. Moses changed the nature of the Israelite community. In our contentious Jewish community, it would be good if we could all remember that we share a responsibility for the future and fate of the entire Jewish people. Can we find a way to work together, understanding our shared destiny and finding a way to once again stand together at Sinai, once again answer together with one voice? This Shabbat we stand again at Sinai. Let us stand together and listen carefully. Although we will not hear the same things, it is one voice that speaks. I believe that one voice wants us, despite all the differences that we feel, to struggle through the wilderness together. Remember, we're all standing together at Mount Sinai. Shabbat Shalom.